The nominees for Best New Artist, KATSEYE. For Best Pop Duo Group Performance, Gabriela.
How does it feel to be Grammy nominated? Like,
yeah, we're crying up, crying, freaking out.
Is KATSEYE K-pop? On November 7th, the girl group KATSEYE was nominated for 2 Grammys, one for Best New Artist and one for Best Pop Duo/Group Performance for their song, Gabriela.
Hands off, Gabriela. Gabriela, hands off, Gabriela.
Some news outlets were quick to call it a huge win for K-pop, finally giving the genre the recognition it deserves at music's biggest night. But K-pop purists raised the red flag. Why? Because KATSEYE, despite looking like a K-pop group, sounding like one and dancing like one, is not K-pop. Only one of their 6 members is Korean, and every song they've dropped so far is sung in English. They refer to themselves as a global pop group instead of a K-pop group. So, why do some news outlets think that KATSEYE is K-pop? Today, let's dive into the spectacular rise of KATSEYE and what, if anything, it has to do with K-pop. KATSEYE has only been around for about 2 years, but for them, it's been an action-packed couple of years. They were formed in 2023 as the result of a reality competition show called the Debut Dream Academy. So who was behind this ambitious reality show? Back in late 2021, a partnership was formed between 2 heavyweights in the music industry. HYBE, the South Korean entertainment giant behind BTS, and Geffen Records, the American label that's home to global stars like Olivia Rodrigo and Camila Cabello. Together, they decided to create something unlike anything the world had ever seen. An international girl group that would combine the best elements of K-pop with a broader, more global appeal. The 2 companies launched a worldwide search for talent, with auditions in over 15 cities, reaching more than 120,000 aspiring artists. Out of all those hopefuls, 20 finalists were selected, and they competed on the reality show, the Debut Dream Academy. These finalists weren't just singing and dancing for fame. They were being trained in everything from performance to language, following the exacting standards of K-pop's infamous trainee system. They weren't just competing to perform, they were competing to become stars. The show was streamed on YouTube, drawing fans from around the world, who tuned in to see who would make the cut. Each round featured intense missions that tested their skills in everything from choreography to teamwork to emotional endurance. And through it all, the girls were not only being trained by experts, but also by the very team that had worked with K-pop legends like BTS and TXT. The pressure was intense, but the stakes were even higher. On November 17, 2023, after months of grueling competition and training, the 6 winners were revealed during a live stream on YouTube, along with their official name, KATSEYE, marking the start of a new era in pop music. The 6 girls hail from 4 different countries and represent a diverse mix of ethnicities, including Korean, Filipino, Chinese Singaporean, Indian, Venezuelan Cuban, Ghanaian, and Swiss Italian. This diversity wasn't just an afterthought. It's woven into the very fabric of KATSEYE's identity. Their music, their image, and their message are all about inclusivity, versatility, and breaking barriers. Their debut EP, Sis, which stands for Soft is Strong, dropped in August 2024, and it charted on the Billboard 200. Their second EP, Beautiful Chaos, dropped in June 2025, and it became a massive hit, peaking at number 4 on the Billboard 200 chart. Their Grammy-nominated song, Gabriela, is the second track on this EP, and it peaked at number 37 on the Billboard 100 chart. But it wasn't just their music that caught everyone's attention. It was their presence. KATSEYE's role in Gap's viral Better in Denim ad campaign in 2025 pushed them from promising newcomers to global superstars, solidifying their place in mainstream culture.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and their life is better than yours.
For a group that's only been around for a short time, how did they rise so fast? To better understand KATSEYE and their place in the music world, we have to rewind back to the origins of modern K-pop and its unexpected connection to one of the most iconic music labels in history, Motown. It all starts in the late 1950s, when an ambitious young African-American songwriter named Berry Gordy founded the Motown Record Corporation in Detroit. Back then, the big three automakers were at their peak, and Detroit was known as the Motor City, or Motown. Before founding Motown Record, Gordy worked on the assembly line at the Ford Motor Company, where raw materials entered one end of the factory and finished cars exited the other end. Influenced by this efficient process, Gordy was inspired to create a hit-making factory, a place where raw talent could be molded into global superstardom through a unique combination of hard work, strategy, and relentless perfectionism. His idea was revolutionary. Create a system that could take an unknown artist off the street, put them through a rigorous training process, and turn them into chart-topping stars. But Gordy didn't just focus on producing music. He focused on crafting an image that would sell. He knew that for an artist to succeed, everything had to be perfect, from the sound to the look to the performance. The result? Superstars like Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross, and the Jackson 5. Each one part of the Motown machine that churned out some of the most memorable music of all time. Now here's where it gets interesting. Motown's hit-making factory system wasn't just an American phenomenon. It would go on to influence artists and music scenes around the world, particularly in Japan and South Korea. Enter Johnny & Associates, a Japanese talent agency founded by Johnny Kitagawa in 1962. Kitagawa took the Motown model and adapted it, creating a rigorous training program for aspiring idols that mirrored the precision of Motown's assembly line approach. By the late 1980s, Johnny & Associates became the driving force behind Japan's J-pop idol culture, inspiring a new wave of pop music that would soon cross over to South Korea. During the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, South Koreans were living under authoritarian regimes. Democracy finally arrived in the late 1980s, and along with it came less censorship and more artistic freedoms. By the mid-1990s, some of South Korea's biggest entertainment companies, SM Entertainment, YG Entertainment, and JYP Entertainment, were born, each one taking inspiration from J-pop's and Motown's hit-making model, but adding their own twist to fit the unique cultural and commercial needs of South Korea. These agencies would go on to create the now legendary trainee system, where young hopefuls are rigorously trained in everything from vocals to dance to foreign languages, all with the goal of making them into stars. Following this same model, HYBE was founded in 2005, and it was originally called Big Hit Entertainment. They would strike gold by forming BTS, who debuted in 2013, and would go on to become the biggest K-pop group in the world. Today, HYBE is the biggest label in South Korea and the fourth largest label in the world. And now, here's where KATSEYE comes in. KATSEYE owes much of their early success to this rich history of K-pop, J-pop, and Motown. From the South Korean label HYBE, they benefit from their efficient, rigorous training process, and from the American label, Geffen Records, they get American entertainment industry marketing and distribution muscle, all of which makes their rapid rise possible. But calling KATSEYE K-pop would be like calling BTS Motown. KATSEYE may have been inspired by K-pop, but they're building something different. Just like K-pop may have been inspired by J-pop and Motown, but what they built was something different. So now that we know the backstory, let's get back to the Grammy nominations and the debate surrounding them. KATSEYE was nominated for 2 Grammys, one for Best New Artist and one for Best Pop Duo/Group Performance. They've made a huge impact on the music scene in a short period of time, so their nomination for Best New Artist is understandable. But for K-pop purists, KATSEYE's nomination for Best Pop Duo/Group Performance is the one that's raising eyebrows. Best Pop Duo/Group Performance is the Grammy category that BTS was nominated in for 3 years in a row from 2021 to 2023. Is the nominating committee suggesting that KATSEYE is at the same level as BTS? Or was there some outside pressure or influence that swayed them to include KATSEYE on this year's list of nominees? Also, in the past, K-pop fans have alleged that the Grammys have a bias against K-pop groups. Was this a way for the nominating committee to pick a K-pop-like group without actually picking a K-pop group, just to make headlines? It's unclear who's responsible for this nomination and why KATSEYE was selected. And because of the secrecy behind the nominating process, fans are left to speculate, and so the debate continues. Regardless of how this debate shakes out, it's clear that KATSEYE's rise has been nothing short of meteoric. In just 2 years, they've gone from reality show contestants to Grammy-nominated stars, all while making a name for themselves as global pop stars with a message that resonates far beyond borders. From their viral commercial with Gap to their chart-topping EPs, KATSEYE has proven that they're more than just another girl group. They've crafted a unique identity that blends K-pop influences with global pop sensibilities, pushing the boundaries of what we think a girl group can be. With their diverse backgrounds, their powerful music, and their message of empowerment, KATSEYE is shaping a new kind of pop music. In a world where genres are becoming increasingly fluid, KATSEYE is the perfect example of how music and identity can transcend traditional labels and national boundaries. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on KATSEYE? Do you think KATSEYE is a K-pop group or something new? Also, do you think KATSEYE deserves 2 Grammy nominations? Let me know in the comments below.